Even the simplest of objects can become significant pieces of history when in the right place at the right time. Museums across the country are dedicated to preserving these little windows into the past to allow them to tell their story to future generations.
We collect and we exhibit objects that tell stories. These objects are very precious to us. We're very careful to make sure that the object is kept in the best condition.
Dr. Callum Robinson is the Modern and Military History Curator for the National War Museum in Edinburgh, and so is responsible for preserving not just the artefacts, but the stories behind them.
This Bible tells the story of Private Donald McNabb after he'd been killed on the 21st of March 1918. It was picked up by a German officer, a man called Heinz Metz. And Metz was overcome with the peace on McNabb's face as he held this Bible. And it records the story of Metz's attempts to repatriate the Bible back to Donald McNabb's family. The story, it spoke of peace, of reconciliation, of commemoration.
Metz finally returned the Bible to the McNabb family in 1930. Over 100 years since it was found in Donald's hands, its story is now preserved with it. Another Great War item is a photo album found in 1917, also with a powerful tale behind it.
So in this object we have a striking, shocking example of what war does. Photographs that have been visibly damaged by the bullet that killed him. We have conservators here at the museum that ensure that the destruction that you see on parts of these objects doesn't endanger the object for future generations.
The history of each relic often tells a story. Yet for photographs, there is hope of bringing them back to their former glory. And even beyond that.
A lot of people have a lot of photographs. They are one of the very few things that are totally irreplaceable, so I feel really passionate that they get sorted out and made sure they can last forever.
Richard Haynes has had a busy year. He restores old photographs and thinks lockdown encouraged people to sort through their old pictures and reminisce.
Often I get wartime photographs where the photograph of, say, a soldier or whatever is the last picture that's taken of them, so it's obviously very, very important. I've got one here of a First World War soldier that obviously looks like it's been carried around in somebody's pocket or wallet. It's got very crumpled and creased. This is the finished result, which is printed and framed. You know, you can see exactly all the detail. It looks like it did in the first place.
Today, Richard is meeting client Nigel Grace, who has an irreplaceable photo which is fading away.
We've kept this photo for more than 100 years. It's one of the only photographs we have as a family of my granddad as a young soldier. I feel quite emotional actually. When I look at him, we can see this young Irish lad joining up with the other English soldiers at this incredibly important time in history.
After hours of detailed precision work, Richard has prepared Nigel's photo to show him.
There's a lot of anticipation in my whole family about this because it's so precious to us.
Let's have a look. Deep breath.
Go for it. There you go. Whoa! Oh my gosh.
What do you think?
It's quite emotional actually to see it. Here's the original. And my goodness, before it was only a very faint image, sepia image. The fact that this is also in colour suddenly brings it to life, doesn't it? The colour of the uniform, the colour of the buttons and their belts. You can see their expressions. If you just think of the lives of these young lads going off to war and what they were thinking. It's almost like he's with me.
Richard's skills have given Nigel's grandfather's image a new lease of life. But with the latest technology, bringing the past back to life can go even further by animating still images. Its effects can be incredibly lifelike.
What we have is a tool that really understands how people move their faces. Every single little movement, every little micro gesture, every blink.
Matthew Kershaw works for DID, a company using this kind of photo animation. The facial movements of the driver video on the left are being copied onto all 5 still images to the right. You'll notice they're moving in exactly the same way.
I think nothing is really going to bring back these people, obviously. But what it does do is create this emotional connection through the use of this technology. It will give life to that media that it really never had before.
Thank you, Zach.
And Nigel is about to see his grandfather given life using this incredible technique.
What a handsome chap he is. Okay. Yeah, I see. At the very end, he smiles a bit. I felt this warmth coming out. I remember actually as a little kid sitting on my granddad's knee, and he was smiling like that to me. This whole experience today has really transformed this photo. To me now, it's not just a photo. It's rather like the legend has come to life.
As we remember those who gave their lives in the line of duty, we celebrate the work achieved by experts who bring the past vividly to life to ensure history will never be forgotten. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.